The Gina and Maddie podcast.
Dear Dolly. Dear Gina.
Our resident, unqualified backroom therapist, Gina Jeffries. Tell us a little bit about Dear Gina, and then I've got some submissions that we've got from our Insta as well.
Well, if you remember back in the day, there was a Dear Dolly segment. You could write into the Dolly magazine and ask anything you wanted, and nothing was off limits. So I thought we would do a Dear Gina segment where you can write in to me, anonymously if you want, and ask anything, and I will give it my best go giving you some really, really unqualified and unprofessional, very good advice.
Yeah, and oh boy, we have been inundated in our DMs at the Gina and Maddie Instagram and on Facebook. You can search us up on the socials wherever. Submit your entry, and I've got a couple here.
Okay,
G.
all right.
All right, this one is from Anonymous in Baddo Bay. It says, Dear Gina, I'm still feeling like an idiot and need some help. Earlier this year, my friend posted a divorce announcement on April 1st, and I thought it was an April Fool's joke. Under the post about it, I commented, "About time!" with an exclamation mark, with some laughing emojis as well. And then later, I received a text message from my friend saying, "Why would you humiliate me like that on the internet, especially during this difficult time? I always knew you were a bad friend." Wow. I tried to communicate the misunderstanding with her about me thinking it was an April Fool's joke. She won't reply to any of my messages, and it's been months. I really miss her as a friend, and I don't know what to do. It was a genuine accident, and I still feel really bad. Do you think I should give up on this friendship?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, dear Anonymous, that happened to you. Easy mistake. I mean, I would have probably thought it was an April Fool's Day joke as well. But I wonder, could she see the cracks in the marriage prior, and had you said anything to her prior, or had she kind of let you know a few things that were going wrong in the marriage prior? Oh, I feel really, really bad for you. What I would do, dear Anonymous, is I would actually contact her. And I would try and make this right, because your friendship really, really matters, and she probably needs you more than ever right now. So I think apology, contact her, do everything you can to make the friendship okay and be by her side. That's what I would do.
Love that, G. And I reckon unless you are Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow, do you need to announce a divorce on social media?
No, you do not.
Okay,
You do not.
I've got another one here for you from Jake in Toukley, G. Dear Gina, I made my girlfriend cry for admitting that my best friend is more attractive than her. Oh boy. Now, whenever I'm around my best friend, she gets super jealous and salty. What should I do to make it up to her? I know it was a dumb comment, and I said I'm sorry, but she's still holding on to it and won't let go. Thanks, Gina.
Jake, there's no coming back from this, I don't think. I don't think you know what you need to do, Jake? Whenever you walk into a room, doesn't matter where you are or who's there, you turn to your partner and you say, "You're the most beautiful woman in this room." Or most beautiful man in this room, depending. I don't know. So I think it's over. I don't think there's any... You got to be so careful. You got to be so careful not to hurt your partner's feelings.
So you reckon it's over between the relationship?
Yes.
Should you ditch the friend? In this scenario, what's more important, a relationship or a friendship?
The
Gina Jeffrey?
relationship is the important thing. Yeah, ditch that friend. I can understand.
Really?
Yeah. They would be jealous. Absolutely. And feel so uncomfortable around that person. Then they start thinking to themselves, "Oh, you like that type more than me. I don't look like that person. Do I need to start trying to look like that person so you'll be attracted to me?" No, you've done
I'm just going to go hang out
damage.
with him today. No, you're not.
No,
you're not.
Yeah,
no, you're
you've
not.
done a lot of damage that's going to be very, very hard to undo.
There we go.
Get rid of that friend.
That is Dear Gina. If you would like some advice, that was brilliant, G. That was brilliant.
Oh, thanks, Maddie.
Seriously, you should start up like a wellness podcast and just...
Well, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. Let's just cut this up and then we'll just isolate this one as a weekly wellness podcast.
Yes.
Gina giving out her Dear Gina advice. If you've got a question you'd like to ask Gina, locked bag 440. No, all you need to do is slide into our DMs at Gina and Maddie on Instagram, and G, we'll get to you next week on the show.
Gina and Maddie.
Our producer, our beautiful producer CJ, keeps a diary, Maddie, of all the best and worst bits of the week. And Maddie and I have no idea. But she's going to now show us some of the stuff she loved and some of the stuff she maybe hated. This is CJ's diary.
Dear Diary.
Dear Diary, it's been a big week with Gina and Maddie.
If I didn't know any better, I think Gina was our very own Jerry Seinfeld. Listen to some of this stand-up material.
The Wrocław Zoo in Poland has announced the birth of 4 Sumatran tiger cubs. They kept it a secret so the zoo didn't get too busy and they wouldn't endanger the little bubbers. Now, the mum, she's been a real tiger mum.
Sorry, were you holding for applause there? Is that what that was? Did you pause?
Wow, Gina, that's some quality stuff right there. Then Maddie told some tales from the ER about some shells that were placed where they shouldn't be. And we're not talking about the beach kind.
This weekend, an 88-year-old man presented himself to emergency room at Saint Moustet Hospital in Toulon with a First World War shell stuck up his bum.
What?
Okay, where's the bum, guys? Where is it? All the fire is running. It's in him.
Oh, my God.
The old guy in the corner. Poor guy put the phrase fire in the hole to a whole new level.
I wish Maddie wouldn't tell us his holiday stories. And you know, I think Gina's husband needs to be on the lookout. I think she might have another lover in her life.
Don't you get in bed and go, oh, God, I love bed.
Because you're on the couch and you might be starting to fall asleep on the couch. You're like,
Yeah.
should we just go to bed or should we just pretend we're going to watch something
Yeah,
else?
exactly. We're the same.
Oh, and I was like, oh my God, this is the best. Why didn't we come in here about an hour
I
ago?
love it. I look at my bed and I go, hello, lover. The bed, no rush.
Oh. Rod's in the corner just quickly getting his socks off. Man, not me. Oh, man.
Talk about some stiff competition. Yesterday was Halloween, so we decided to ask you, Christies, what are your spooky stories?
This only happens when my husband goes away. We've got 2 windows upstairs. As soon as I get in bed, the roller blinds just flick up.
Oh, that's freaky. That is freaky.
And then the spotlights come on and off.
What?
And I'm like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. They happen to me all the time.
Oh, my God.
You don't,
And now-
like, when your husband's not home, you don't have an extra little glass of Chardonnay before you go to bed, do you, Elaine? Just
Absolutely. Shiraz. I have a Shiraz.
You and me both, sister. Cheers to the weekend. XOXO, CJ.
The Gina and Maddie podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.